Water is one of the most important and critical elements that we can have and that exist in the world. Without water, there is no life. We all know that by science and the things that we do, that whenever whenever the world reaches out and they try to look for signs of life in space or in planetary systems and other solar systems and things of that nature, they're always looking for water, the existence of water. You have to have water to have life. So there's always looking out and saying, oh, is there water out there? If there's water, there could be life. And the same is held true for our own world.
There was a saying, the chief forebears of the Mandan, and I will say this, I have always loved the white man, he said. I always help them in time of their needs. I always help them when they're in trouble. And during winter months, we would give them warmth, invite them into our lodges, keep them warm, give them food to eat during winter months. And they were my friends. They were just like my brothers. And this was 1837 when smallpox was taking place. And he said, today I despise them. Today I look at them as black-hearted dogs. The wolves will even shy from me when they see my face because of the smallpox. So stand up, my brothers, sisters, stand up and fight. Do not let one of them be alive. Those were his exact words, the chief of the Mandan people. And he passed on. He died in 1837 during a smallpox epidemic.
I understand.
The most used here.
I understand cassava.
So that's a pretty good example of what not to drink.
There is?
No, it's white. You just use white. Then you can see both of the legs.
So where do people go?
We have to start planning how to utilize our water, to maximize the use of our water economically, socially, and even politically. And so we have to protect that. At some point in time, if Indian country, if our sovereign tribal nations do not do a good job of protecting our resources now, not tomorrow, at some point in time in our history, some entities is going to come and they're going to try to take that water away. And it's a resource that we own and we need, and we have to demonstrate that by development. So that's a very important thing economically. We are trying to push this issue to say, look, tribes, you need to start thinking about water now, not tomorrow as it grows scarcer. You need to do it now. And if we don't do it now, we're going to lose a lot in the future. And that's why I don't think there's enough emphasis now on the importance of water. But if we change that and we get ahead of the game, ahead of the curve, so to speak, then in Indian country, we will have realized and said, look how important water is. And we're going to do everything we can to protect and preserve that. And that's going to sustain the generations to come. And that's why it's really critical that we start acting now. Not 10 years from now, not 50 years from now, now.
An individual that worked with a tribe here for quite a few years, and his name was Paul Ewald. And I had a chance to talk with him. And the reason I was there was my older brother and a few other older ones were there, so I just happened to be there. And I listened to him talk. And he said, your tribal leaders, they should look at this water system here that's going to be coming, how it's going to come and affect your people here, the three tribes. Someday, you're not going to be able to drink this water. You're going to be buying water from grocery stores to drink. And that was way back in 1967. And that's what's happening now.